Hola, y'all. Welcome to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. If you're not new here, welcome back, y'all. My name is Elle, and this is my perspective. Okay, so y'all, I want your perspective, your comment, your feedback, your whatever. So this is what I'm thinking because I've been thinking about food an awful lot this week, and I have been spying with my little eyes some places for me to go to. So I did my colonics. So I have colonics, and I did a three-pack session, right? So three sessions. So I did Monday, Tuesday. I was supposed to do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, but I ended up doing Monday, Tuesday, Friday. Today's Friday. So I ended up doing Monday, Tuesday, Friday. Because there was a little issue, obstacle, whatever. Then from Tuesday to today, I've been fasting, right? So prior to, I was eating veggies. So veggies and water, and I had some jugo. And then because of what happened on Tuesday, I've been doing juice and water and my probiotics. And so then today, after my colonics, I was able to eat food, right? So I've been looking at all kind of food. And what I want to know is, are you interested in some of these local vendors? So I feel like across from me, not feel like I know because I saw her this morning. Yeah, I saw her for the first time this morning. She probably been there, but I don't really go out in the mornings like that. But tamales. And so I'm like, ooh, I want some tamales. And so I saw her, but I didn't even want to get the tamales and then hop in the Uber and then go get my colonic and then have to have this food smell with me because I'm not gonna eat nothing with dirty hands. I'm not doing any of that stuff. And I can't eat it on the way there. I can only eat it after I get back. And I can't even eat it on the way back. I gotta eat it once I get out of the car and get anyway. So yeah, I was like, so once the Uber got done, like the tamale lady was still there. And I was like, I can't step in. And so he's like, I can't. I was like, see, can I see us? And so I jumped out of the car and I go to the tamale stand. And then I see her flag says tamales and panderia. So I was just like, oh, tamales and bread. So it's like bakery. And so I was like, tamales and bread. Like, hmm. And so then I'm looking all in her cart because she's busy too. Like she was busy this morning. And so I'm looking all in her cart and I'm like, she only had bread. I don't want no bread, right? Because guess what? I haven't eaten since Tuesday. It's Friday. I don't want your funky ass bread. Not that it's funky, but I don't want it, right? I don't want bread. And so then I go to the next vendor. The next vendor, I believe he had tortas, right? Tortas are sandwiches. Okay, so I believe he had tortas, but he didn't have no business at all. And his little cart, it was full of tortas, but they looked like they was pre-made. And when I say pre-made, I mean like they've been there. And here's the thing also, if you go up to a vendor and nobody else is going up to them, you don't go there. Don't go there because they probably know something you don't know. I mean, but why would you do it? Don't do it. Don't do it. So then I went to the next vendor. This vendor right here, I had seen her on Tuesday. No, Monday. This is Monday afternoon. So Monday afternoon, I saw her. And because I was trying to get some vegetables and they were like, hey, can you give us a minute? Because we out, because I had been going to them asking for vegetables. And I'm like, doble, por favor. And so I didn't get a double portion. And so they didn't have enough for a double portion. And so they were just like, can you just wait a minute? And so I was like, yeah, yeah. So I waited. And then I'm looking back and forth up and down the street and everything. And as I'm looking up and down the street, then I see this cart and it had brown balls in it. And brown balls to me means kidneys, right? And so I was like, kidneys. And I was just like, oh my goodness, I want some kidneys. And I wanted to try them because I haven't had them before. Like all of these different street foods, I haven't had them. And so today I was like, I can go see, I can go see. And I'm looking and I'm like, I don't see keys. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. But she had a line. And so I'm trying to like look and see. It's like that kid trying to look behind and between all this other stuff. And so I was like, I can't. The only thing I could see was it looked like tortillas that were fried, but not like it's a salpute or anything. Like it's not like it was it's not like that. Like it was like it was a stale. Like I don't know. I don't know. And she wasn't doing anything with those. So maybe those were meant to be to the side. I just don't know. But it was so much around her that I couldn't see what was going on. So I was just like, you know what? I'm not gonna play these games because I don't want the crowd to clear. And then whatever I see, I don't want it because at this point in time, yeah, I'm telling you, I am hungry. Like I am hungry and I want food. So I just go ahead and go get my normal, right? Like I knew that I was going to get that. So anyway, what I want to know from y'all is, do you want me to do reviews of some of these foods that I will be trying and tasting and eating, right? So like I said, I have seen tamales. Have I had tamales before? Yes and no. So remember where I come from, right? So where I come from is we ain't having no Mexican foods, right? And then my first time having burritos, I was in college, and this was my first year in college, and for my first year in college. So I didn't stay on campus, right? Yeah, I didn't stay on campus. I always stayed in apartments. And so that meant that I stayed in apartments and I got to do my own shopping for my own food and so forth and so on. And my food, like the prices that I'm paying for my food is not going to be the prices that people paid for like the meal plan in college. Like that meal plan is freaking ridiculous, right? So I wasn't doing that. But my scholarships and grants and things like that, they covered what I was doing. So I was able to stay off campus, no problem. Had a lot of leftover money. So my leftover money still paid for me to stay off campus year round instead of most college kids who stay on campus. They usually have to go back home for the summer and things like that. No, my home was there. Like yeah, I've always been a really good person with money. Anyway, so we that first year we would go shopping at Aldi's. Aldi's is I would call them like a discount store. Um, it's a discount store, and in a college town, they stay busy, and so their burritos at that time. I know I'm dating myself. I don't know how much it is now. I don't even go to Aldi's, but 25 cents. So we paid 25 cents for some burritos, and they were bean and cheese burritos. Now the thing is that you need to go get your own Kraft cheese, and this was back then. You go get your own cheese, and you take the burrito, they're frozen burritos, and you unfold it gently, right? Because if you do it wrong, then the tortilla is gonna break, and then I'm gonna throw the whole thing in the trash because I don't like broken tortillas. I don't like tortilla that's stuck to the burrito. I don't like any of that. Like then I'm gonna throw the whole thing in the trash. I know it's waste, but it's just something that something happened. Maybe my mama dropped me when I was little. Maybe she drank wine. She did, y'all. But something happened, and there's things that I don't like. So anyway, you unfold the burrito and then you put your cheese in there, and then you fold it back up and you heat it up and then you take it out and then you get you some sour cream and some salsa, and then you act like you eat, real burrito. It's not a real burrito, but it's a real burrito. Yeah, that's my extent of burrito. I ain't had no burritos here in Mexico. I haven't had one. I haven't. I would like to have one, but I just haven't gotten around to it. Okay, so the next thing, tamales. Ooh, tamales. So I haven't had tamales. I didn't even know tamales was a thing, right? Still in college. Didn't know tamales was a thing. And then somebody was like, "Hey, do you want a tamale?" I was like, I don't know what a tamale is. And I heard them say something about they were saying something about corn husks. And I was just like, y'all eating corn husks? Because they didn't know like what else was in it. Like they couldn't explain it to me, but they were like, it's good. And so I was just like, okay, like, are you eating the corn husk or are you not eating the corn husk? And they were like, no, like, but it is part of the food. And I was just like, you're not explaining this shit right. Like, you're not explaining it. And so I was like, okay, yeah, yeah, I'll taste it, but I just want to taste it. Like, don't give me a whole dedicated corn husk. Like, just give me a little bit of a piece of a corn husk. And so they were like, I think you're just not understanding right. And then I'm like, clearly I'm not, but I do want to taste it. And so I'm thinking like, I don't know what I was expecting, but I feel like my expectations were a little high, right? Because what had happened, y'all, if these tamales didn't come out of a damn can, I was like, what? Hey, what? They're com- are they supposed to come out of a can? Where did you get those from? All these? Did you get? I don't even buy canned goods, but I was just like, so the tamales came out of a can. I can't even remember if they were heated up. Let's just say that they were, but I don't know that they were. I can't remember back that far, but I feel like they tasted okay, right? I had to make sure everybody else ate theirs first. And you know how you see, first of all, I'm looking to see how you eat them, and then I need to see your facials. And so I was like, well, I guess it's okay for me to eat some. And so I saw that you don't eat the corn husk. Like, why are you telling me that is corn husk if you ain't even eating the corn husk. Like you could say it's cooked in corn husk, but you don't eat it. Like you could have said that, but you were like corn husk and anyway. So I tasted it. It was all right. To me, if I tasted it and it was all right and it came from a can and Aldi's, then I feel like Mexico can do much better. That's, that's what I feel. But I will say this as well. In Estados Unidos, I had some horchata, and the horchata came from, I don't know, a grocery store. It came from somewhere, a fast food convenience place, right? And it tasted fine to me. I came here and I'm thinking the horchata would be much better than the horchata that I had in Estados Unidos. I was wrong. The horchata that I had here, I ordered it when I had quesadilla and taco birria, birria. Yeah, no, no. There was grit and I didn't taste no cinnamon. I didn't taste nothing. I didn't taste nothing but nasty, right? And I poured the entire thing out. I was just like, this is nasty. So they did huge injustice for horchata. Yeah, because some of us we just want to see what it tastes like and compare it to Estados Unidos, and that was really bad. And so I've been looking for another horchata to taste, but I'm nervous because I don't want no grit. I don't want no grit. And they have it where they can make it from concentrate. I don't want that issue either. I want you to do some real horchata, right? Like if you put it out on the stand and you Mexican, I want you to, I know that that was probably really rude, but that's what I'm expecting, right? And so I felt some kind of way when I tasted the grit and it didn't taste like nothing. Like it just tasted like nothing. Like I felt like I just, nothing. Like, why would you do that? So I felt really let down. I did. And so I've been looking for another place to get some horchata. There's a lady, she has some and she puts it on her thing and it looks so enticing. And every time I see it, I look and I'll be like, ooh, this looks nice. And ain't nobody come up to her to buy nothing. don't, I don't ever get it. And then I see other people. Like I'll be down the sidewalk and I'll be walking and I'm like, somebody's going to go buy something from her, you know, because I want to taste the horchata. And so I see other people and I think she has her mica and she has something else that she will put out there as well. And so I'm like, if I see other people buying from her, then I'll go buy from her. But other people will walk up to her and then walk away. And then I'll see somebody else, and this is still me walking down the sidewalk. I'll see somebody else walk up to her and then walk away. Nobody's buying anything. And then when I got side by side, like and this is the table, right? And then this is me on the sidewalk. So we kind of side by side. A man had kind of come up and he was trying to be at the table, like, ooh, I'm interested because she has like fruits and drinks and things and stuff that is out there. But yeah, he walked away. So I just continue to walk away and I don't get anything. I don't nothing because something is going on. And I haven't even because no one is buying anything, I haven't even stopped to ask her how much. That might be the thing that's turning people off. She probably charging way too much. Cause yeah, I don't know. So anyway, let me know if y'all want me to do that. Um also when the Uber was coming back from colonics, from bringing me back from the colonics, I saw a stand and it said elotes y martesitas, and I haven't had either one of those. I did have some elotes when I was in the condo, and they were nasty, but I'm willing to give a street vendor a shot. So yeah, let me know. Let me know. I'm not gonna be sitting here eating on the camera. I'm not. I will show y'all pictures of the food that I eat, and then I'll come on and do a review if you want it done that way. And these are going to be some foods that you don't have to come specifically to this location. Like I'm not going to be like, come get the catfish at such and such. I don't, that wasn't really good. I don't even want catfish. Um, come get the, I don't know, shoot, I can't think of nothing, but I don't want to say, you got to come to this specific location to get it. Just something that you can get from any location, right? A street stand. Like if you're interested and you want to know what is a marquesita and what is in it and what did you put in yours and how did it taste and all those different things, like that kind of thing. If elotes, if you want to know like what did I put in mine, and then if I like it that much and I go back a second time, I'm like, oh, this time I put this, this, and this in it. Or if I get some toasty locals, then Those things, Tostitos Locos, crazy chips. Tostitos are chips, and they have locals, and so they're crazy chips. And so you just put like different things inside a bag of Tostitos. They cut it like this way. I think in the United States and other places, they may call them walking nachos, I believe, walking nachos or something like that. It's something. But yeah, anyway, things like that. So if y'all want to, I'm going to be trying out different food places. So if you're interested, let me know. I'll do reviews on those. I'll probably do one just to see if y'all like it. If y'all don't, then I won't do anymore. I'll just eat the food on my own. But then the other thing is that I was talking to someone last night, and I let her know that I am probably going to be leaving the Yucatan, and was seeing if she had any suggestions because she has been here for quite a long time, here meaning in Mexico, and bops around. Like she has her home base, but then bops around and goes back to her home base. And so she's done a whole lot. And so I was reaching out to we were talking, and then I was telling her what my plans were, and she was just like, "Oh, let me give you some places." So she gave me some places. Y'all, I don't know. I ain't heard of none of these places except Oaxaca, right? And so I'm like, okay. So I'm going to research her list, and then I still need to look at the map of Mexico myself and see if anyone pops out. But I will say this, I did want to go to Oaxaca. I actually did want to go to Oaxaca. So I will probably research Oaxaca first and see how I'm feeling about that. And when I say research, I mean research. So it'll probably be a minute, but I also want to take y'all with me when I go visit any of these places. I just don't know how I would record any footage because y'all know how I feel about being present. Like I think I've only done like two walking tours the whole time I've been here in Merida. I don't like to, yeah, yeah. So I'll have to figure something out, but I don't plan on going alone. So maybe I can get footage or somebody else can get footage and then I could just use the footage that they have. Might be what happens. So yeah, that'll be something else that'll be coming down the line. That should also be this year because I don't want to be homeless. Like I already feel like I feel some kind of way because I'm in a hotel. Like, but I'm just doing what I need to do for me. So yeah, um, that is that. Yeah, let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Cause yeah, the food places. Um, but then there's gonna be food places that are actually like this is just them. It's not a street vendor. I'm gonna be going to some of those too, because I did see somebody that has hamburguesa de pollo. Uh, so which is it's not a hamburger of chicken. It's just a chicken sandwich, right? Because it's not ground chicken made into a hamburger patty. It's just it's a chicken sandwich. So you're not gonna look for chicken sandwiches. You're gonna look for chicken burgers. So yeah, that right there. So I've seen that I want to try as well. Hot dogs. I know people feel some kind of way about hot dogs. I had a hot dog here last year and it was really good. It was wrapped in bacon and then I had my ketchup, mustard, and I don't put relish on. I think it had jalapenos and some other stuff, but it was really good. It was really good. I liked it being wrapped in bacon. That was something new for me. I know certain people and parts in Estados Unidos do that, but they are getting it from Mexico, is what I believe, because the people that I hear, they're like, yeah, no, but they live right there, real close to the border. So yeah, I don't think that that's them that's been like, yeah, this is my special hot dog. They make your damn special hot dogs. Y'all got that from some Mexicans. Stop making it like y'all got that at y'all's head somewhere. You didn't. So, so yeah, let me know. about those two things and what you would be interested in, or because I'm still wondering about this whole video in the other states and cities because that's gonna be it's gonna be different. But I'll see. I'll see. I'll figure it out. But I feel like y'all might like to change up with me doing some food. So that's all I have. I will update y'all later about the colonics because what I did is I did the 3 days, but I also want to take time to see what effects are down the line, right? So you can have some immediate effects and then you can notice some effects that happen down the line. And so I just want to do it all together in one video. So that might be maybe next week. And then, yeah. So I think that's it. I'm still doing good, hanging out and learning and minding my business. Just minding my business. So if y'all have any questions, comments, concerns, or anything like that, y'all put it in the comment section. But for real, let me know about how y'all feel about the food because y'all know I really do like food. I really like food. And I feel like going without eating all those days has gotten me to where I want to try food. And oh my goodness, he's not here. Mm, but it's after 6:30, isn't it? It's 6:33. Maybe it's still early. So normally there's this vendor who pops up. He's been popping up around 6:30, and I feel like it's just me hoping, but I feel like he has marquesitas, and I really want to try a marquesita. And so if he does have it, y'all, if you see my next video and I'm doing a review, but I'm wearing this same shirt, it's because he popped up and I went to him like in a couple of minutes, okay? Because he ain't popped up yet. I'm gonna give him time to get popped up and heat up the grill and all the other stuff. And then I'll be looking out the window for some other people to go up to him. But as soon as I see like four people show up, then I'm gonna be on over there and run on over there and I'm gonna order something and I'm gonna come back. But if you don't see me doing the video, then that means he ain't got my quesitas and I didn't want whatever he had. But I feel like whatever he has, I want it. So yeah, if you see this shirt and it's in my very next video, it's because I recorded it tonight because I don't want to do an old review. Like I don't want to eat the food today and then do the review tomorrow. So I'll eat the food today and show the pictures and all that, and then I'll do the review. Okay. So again, questions, comments, concerns, laughing at me or whatever the case is, put in the comment section. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Don't forget to hit the notification button, and I will chat with y'all later. Bye, y'all.